Well, well, well. An old familiar face comes back to town for week 4. Former Detroit Lions head coach Jim Schwartz and Kevin Stefanski and the 1 and 2 Cleveland Browns are coming into town to visit at 1 o'clock live at Ford Field, playing against our Detroit Lions. Um, this is going to be a game that's going to, be chess, not checkers. We did a great job last week playing at a high level and being efficient on offense and making the right tackles and not leaving no crumbs on any assignments that we have to do on defense, especially with 30 pressures, 7 sacks on Lamar Jackson. We have to do the same kind of, work against Joe Flacco, because Joe Flacco is a very successful quarterback in this league. And not only he's a very successful quarterback in this league, but he's done it time and time and time again, winning ball games with Baltimore and then winning in Cleveland and bringing them, to the playoffs and, trying to mentor, Daniel and mentor Shador on how to be an NFL quarterback. And he has all the tools and all the right things at this age to, still succeed in the league. And I got to give him nothing but credit where it's due on that. And they got some talent over there. You can't ignore Newsom. You can't ignore David Njoku. You can't ignore Myles Garrett. You can't ignore Denzel Ward. You can't ignore that. Can't ignore those guys over there. They're looking to come over and prove a point that they can beat one of the top dogs in the NFC, which is us, the Detroit Lions. And we can't underestimate them. In the first half, it's going to be a little bit of a game. But once we get the tempo going up to a higher pace, like up to 1,000, the game is ours. And I'm confident in that. I'm confident that we can go 3-1. I'm very confident that we can, just go on a full-out run. Like a straight full-out run. Like a, prime example of a 15-6 run basketball-wise. I'm very confident in that in our season. And we got a lot of, teams on our do-up. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm going to, grab the do-up right here with our schedule. We have Cincy, KC, TB, which plays the Eagles. Then we have a bye week after Tampa Bay on October 20th. Then we go ahead and go and play Minnesota because Minnesota plays here at home against us. And then we go to Washington, Philly, New York, Green Bay, Dallas, LA. Shout out to LA. They're doing good things over there with the Rams. Then it's Pittsburgh. Then it's Minnie. And then finishing the season off in Chicago. So, I'm very fully focused on this game. And I am very, aware of what Jim Schwartz can do. So, with that being said, let the games begin. And let's get ready for week 4. Chicken Nugget King, out. Hit my theme music.
From the D where the teams all grind, no luck. Wings on the ice, Tigers on the up. Lions roaring, Pistons never stuck. Detroit sports talk, we just don't give up. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. Takes flying like a deep end zone throw. Barry ran the block, made defenders eat snow. From Comerica to LCA, it's all flow. Detroit's got a heartbeat in case you didn't know. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene. Hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. We scream for the play. Sports talk, electric, every night, every day. Changing the game, got no cliches. Detroit in our veins, that'll never fade away. Red and blue pride, Motown gets loud. Pistons in the mix till the fans go wild. Lines breaking curses, yeah we stand proud. Chicken Nugget King repping that hometown crowd.